Hey guys, and welcome to the first episode of Smutty Buddies.
I'm Isa.
And I'm Priscilla.
And today we're going to be discussing Ironflame by Rebecca Yarros.
Spoiler warning.
We are going to be discussing the book from the beginning to the end. So if you have not read the book, please pause and come back later. We do not want to spoil the book for you. It is our first episode, so we do not want to start getting hate. Please.
Okay, wait. So let's start with how the first book ended, which is that it was revealed that Brennan is alive.
Yes.
Violet's brother.
brother.
Yes. And then this book starts off with them eating, talking at a table, and she's looking at him like, I want to kill you.
She is pissed that he has been hiding for the last 6 years. And clearly, Xaden knew this whole time.
Yeah. Which starts off the whole, like, mistrust bullshit, basically.
So I'm not gonna lie, when I first started the book, I was a little bit confused. I found it very weird that they were just going back to the college like if it was nothing. Like, Xaden was like, oh guys, like, it's okay, we're just gonna go, no one's gonna know anything, like, we're fine,
We're
it's
gonna
good,
go steal their weapons. Yeah,
it's good, it's good.
Yeah.
We don't have to worry about anything. And everyone's like, are you sure about that? And yeah, well, they end up going back, as we know. And
Girl, her brother gone, poof, disappeared.
oh yeah, he shows up all of a sudden, bye. We don't see him for like, I don't know how many chapters.
Yeah.
So when they first get to the college, he's like, oh, they're gonna think we're coming back, like the war games. They walk in,
graduation.
It's graduation day. Xaden walks in.
He's like, we got this.
Death roll. They're calling death roll. They thought they fucking died.
And her mom is like, oh.
They were like, so what happened here? Well, they've been missing for the last 6 days. Yeah. So they just assumed that they were fucking dead.
And then, they have like the whole.
Yes.
Oh, and then Dane.
In come Dane. Him. Oh my God, Violet. Oh my God, are you okay?
She's like,
touch
me?
Fucking touch me.
And I'll cut your fucking hands off.
And Xaden. Zaddy. Yeah. Xaden.
Shadow Daddy.
Now
he's really a shadow daddy. Bitch.
He was pissed.
Yeah. He got his face and all.
So,
like,
we are going to be jumping back and forth throughout the whole book. So, since we did bring Dane up, how do you feel about the Dane redemption?
I forgive.
Absolutely
I forgive
not.
Characters.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. She is a Tamlin forgiver.
Okay.
So I am not.
I forget. Okay, we need to get into that in another episode. Like, obviously, I still dislike him, but I could see his point of view. But anyways, forget about that. We're not talking about that. Okay, so Dane. I mean, it was revealed that he didn't actually know what the fuck was going on.
But he did.
He still kind of betrayed her.
Saw her memories.
Yeah.
He did see her memories.
Yeah, he did. Which is fucked up.
Yeah.
But we'll get into the other one later.
Yeah. But we clearly know, did like Rebecca have to forgive him? Did she have to write the book? Because as we know, someone else was also in her mind.
Yep. But Dane, okay, in this book, he's like a whole changed man. I was like, okay, wow. Like, in the first book, he was all like, you can't do this. Like, you're going to lose. Bro, every time he would come out in that book, I'd be like, shut the fuck up. But then in this one, he was a changed man. Yeah. He was like apologizing. He was a good guy now all of a sudden.
Literally saved her life, was helping her translate in the library.
Yeah.
I was like,
oh, girl. And then when he asked her, oh, are you in love with him?
Are you in love with him? And she tells him, yeah, and it's not going to change.
Yeah.
You sure about that?
Okay, wait.
So,
okay.
We do have a theory for the next book. We are going to get a lot of hate probably for this.
No, we're not.
But I do think, since we are going to talk about what happened to Xaden at the end of the book. But I do think that the next book, if Xaden leaves the book or something happens and he's no longer there, I do feel like Violet and Dane, their relationship is gonna develop.
Listen,
How do we feel about that? How do we feel about that?
I mean, obviously not happy because Xaden is like that man. But if he leaves, because like, and which he would do, I 100% see him doing it, because he's gonna be like, oh, like I have this thing inside of me and like it's talking to me or whatever. It might like influence how he
and he decides to leave for like her safety.
Exactly. So then she's gonna be pissed, and she's gonna, for example, she said it in this book. She was like, oh, I could still be in love with someone but not want to be with them.
Yeah.
So, bitch, I mean, who knows? She redeemed Dane in this book.
I feel like she is, if Xaden does end up leaving, she is gonna find comfort in him. I don't know. I just feel like, why? Like, everyone thought that Dane was gonna get so much hate in this book.
Yeah.
Like, that she was gonna come back, like, everyone was gonna hate him. And I mean, she does talk about it throughout the book, where, like, she doesn't 100% forgive him, but she's okay with having him in her life.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I don't know how I feel about that. I really don't. I feel like she shouldn't have forgiven him that easily, even though he saved her life. Like, yeah, he was literally in love with her. He says it, that he was waiting for year 2 to go back, because in year number 2 in the college, they can go, they can like talk, they can send letters to their family. And he was waiting for year number 2 to be able to like go and talk to her. He was waiting for that. But then Violet shows up at the college and he's like, what are you doing here?
And he's like, I need to save you, baby. I need to save you.
Absolutely not. I literally hated him in the last book.
I know, me too.
And this book, I just feel like the redemption wasn't enough to justify everything that he did.
Mm-hmm. But I feel like she had to do it. Because of Satan's secret.
Yes.
Which might as well get into that now.
Yeah.
The fuck?
Did you see it coming?
No.
No?
No, I didn't.
No.
I didn't see that coming.
I feel like when they were in the cave,
and
like with Kat, and they were talking about the second signet, I was like...
Yeah, me too.
What's going on here? And how they had literally said, like, oh, it's either going to be like... Well, clearly she's going to have a second signet.
Yeah.
Because she has another dragon. But he's going to... he has another one because his grandfather was also, like, bonded to Scale. Yeah.
And then she goes, like, what's your second signet? And he's like...
He just looks at her like... He was not expecting that.
Okay, no, but you know what? She should have given him more shit. Because she forgave him like this.
She did forgive him really quick.
I would be like, excuse me? Because with Dane, she was like, don't fucking touch me.
Yeah.
That. I mean, I know that she's in love with Xaden, but like, that's an even bigger betrayal.
Yeah. But I feel like this whole book... One of the reasons why this book was... I was struggling through it was the miscommunication trope. Yeah. They were having the same arguments all day long. It was literally every chapter of them fighting was literally the same conversation. And he was like, you're not asking me the right questions. Like,
and then he's like, if you
why does she have to ask him questions? Why can't you just flat out?
I know.
Like,
especially something that important. Like,
he's been literally lying to her. And when he told her, like, no one knew, like, no one knows. Because he could like, lie. Taryn didn't even know. That was bad.
I know.
That was bad. That was betrayal on all sides.
Mm-hmm. But she was like, I forgive you.
Yeah.
I forgive you. I love you.
Now, speaking about Dane, how do you feel about his ex showing up?
Dane's ex?
Oh, Xaden's ex.
Xaden's ex, bitch. Miss Harry Potter spells name.
Fucking Cat.
Cat? Okay. I have a few issues with Cat. I didn't like the character. I didn't like how she was introduced. Like, she's not mentioned ever in the first book, which, okay, that's fine. But then, like, in this book, his cousin just kind of drops it. He's like, ever since Catriona, or whatever the fuck her name is. And then she's kind of like, who?
Who the
and
fuck
then
is that?
All of a sudden she shows up and she's like, she hates Violet. And she's like, so this is her? This is who you're with now? She's beautiful.
And like clearly, like even Xaden goes on to say that they have not been together for a fat minute.
Yeah.
That it was more, and he's like, oh, it was a betrothal. Like, it wasn't an engagement.
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
Okay, but then she's like such a bitch.
She is.
She tells Violet, I know what he tastes like and this and that. And it's
that
like,
scene, in my opinion, was disgusting.
it was disgusting, yeah.
It was literally disgusting. And I don't know how she ends up, like, being good at the end.
Bestie.
Like, she's like, oh, I mean, like, I don't really have a problem with her, but like we're not friends, but like I could deal with her. Like, how? After like that whole book, like that chapter, in my opinion, was literally disgusting. Like,
oh my God,
all the shit that she was telling him, and like I was pissed off. I was pissed off at Xaden. It like literally wasn't even his fault, and I was just like, how could you even like be with someone like that?
No, but it's like he should have gotten involved and told her like back the fuck up.
Yeah, which he didn't want to. I understand, because remember, Dane in the last book was always like in her stuff, and Xaden was like, I know she could deal with this. Like, I know she could deal with this, but I don't know. I feel like everyone that was bad in this book, or everyone that we thought was gonna be bad, clearly wasn't, or ended up getting redeemed. Yeah. And, like, the only bad guy was Varish, which fucking came out of nowhere.
He did. But that's the thing. Like, certain characters came out of nowhere. Like, Kat, for example. Like, I feel like she just added Kat, this fucking Varish motherfucker, for, like, drama in certain parts.
Yeah.
Because you're telling me that she's that mad over the crown that Xaden has.
Yeah.
She's, like, that mad saying, like, oh, I'm looking at him with longing and this and that, and like, oh,
when she was like, oh, I know how she's looking at him because that's how I look at him.
Yeah, which
was like,
you're telling me that's just political? Like, it didn't make sense.
Yeah, it
was like written weirdly, but whatever.
And clearly, Shadow Zaddy is a king.
Yeah. What is it? My house.
My chair.
Oh, chair.
My woman. That scene was hot.
It was good.
Yeah. There was, speaking of the smut in this book, there was way more smut scenes than there was in the last book. I think the last book only had like one big smut scene, which was the one where they fucking rampage her whole room. This one was like a little bit more like, she was a little bit more controlled, I guess you would want to say. But there was a lot more smut scenes.
It was good though.
It was good.
Those
shower one.
It was the only, in my opinion, it was like the best scenes of the book.
Yes. Let's be honest. We all know that Xaden carried this book. His one-liners were...
Oh, and Liam.
Can we not discuss that right now? Fucking Liam, bro. Now that we did bring up Liam, I'm literally getting fucking teary-eyed. Why was he brought up so much in the beginning? Like, I feel like she was putting salt on our wounds.
Yeah, she was.
She was literally putting salt.
Trying to hook you, girl.
Bro, that was depressing. That was literally depressing.
No, when she was getting tortured, and he's like, hey. Crouching in front of her. You're good, girl.
As soon as I literally saw, like, well, I was reading the chapter, and she says that she sees him, and she's like, my mind is, like, playing an hallucination on me. I was bawling. I'm sorry, but I was fucking bawling. Like, there was no need. There was no need. Unless... Are we going to bring up Violet's second...
Theory.
How do you feel if Violet's second signet is her being able to talk to the dead?
Badass. Fucking badass. Because that could open up so much in regards to, like, the story.
So I do think that theory, I think it's a pretty good theory.
It is.
About what that's gonna be her second signet.
Yeah.
And I feel like if it is true, I feel like she's gonna use it to talk to her dad to save Xaden.
Yeah. Yeah, because her dad was somehow connected to Andarna.
Yeah.
And like
about how he had
shit.
written the book about the feather tails, right?
Yeah. And then she was like, oh, I've been waiting and this and that to hatch.
600 years. I was like,
hatch for you.
Which I knew something was going on. I mean, I was texting you throughout the book, and I knew something was going on with her. Like, she was like, oh, I see, like, there's like green hues. Yeah. There was like one part where like she looked a little red. I was like, what the fuck?
Purple. I don't fucking know.
I was like, what is going on?
And then like she kept camouflaging.
Yeah. And she's always telling her, like, I'll be where you need me. That was wild.
I don't know. I don't know who her second signet could be though. But that's a good theory.
That is a good theory.
Because she's been seeing Liam. She hasn't seen anybody else. But, like, let's be honest. She's been thinking about Liam nonstop.
Yeah.
Especially since his fucking sister is in the school.
Oh, my God. Her sister coming up in the fucking book.
No.
That was...
That she saw her and she's like...
She, like, automatically knew. Yeah. Like, as soon as she heard, like, Salone, she was like... She, like, looked... But she fucking hates her. Well, she hated her. Now they're like...
Girl, well, I don't know. Violet... Now she might hate her.
Now she's gonna hate her. As we all know.
Yeah.
Lilith dies.
Lilith.
R.I.P. Lilith. That scene...
No, heartbreaking.
Literally tears falling down my face.
No, and you know I don't fucking cry.
Yeah, you literally don't.
Cry, bitch.
Just cold-hearted.
The only book that's made me cry is Crescent City.
So for that to make you cry, that was
because it came out of nowhere.
That was literally rough. We all thought that she was gonna be bad.
Yes,
we all thought she was gonna be bad, and her like coming like, oh, I didn't know anything, and I was a little bit like,
and when she saw her brother,
oh my God, that was heartbreaking. And her just saying like that she just wanted like, she like always just wanted the best for them, the three of them, and now they're like finally together.
Oh my God, wait, and I need to pull up the quote. I wrote it down. That she tells before she dies, "You're everything we dreamed you would be, all three of you, and I'll get to see him soon."
Oh my God, I'm literally fucking crying.
Wait, no, and then after when the chapter ends, most generals dream of dying in service to their kingdom, but you know me better than that, my love. When I fall, it will be for one reason only: to protect our children.
Oh my God.
No, you know what it gave me? You know what vibe it gave me? It gave me, what's that book? The Neaxia by Carissa Broadbent. What's the name of the book? That fucking rain.
Serpent?
Yes.
Serpent and the Wings of Night.
Yes, that he kills her dad, and then her dad is like, it gave me that type of vibe where it's like they were bad at times, but they loved each other.
And like her mom throughout the whole book, I feel like I was kind of like, damn, bro, like, is she good? Is she bad? But clearly, she just loved them. She really did. It was like tough love, honestly. That's what she was. Yeah.
It was tough love.
But, oh my God. I don't know how that's going to be in the next book with Salone. But can we talk about, in the beginning of one of the chapters, the letter that Liam writes to Salone that she mentions Violet?
Wait, because I wrote that down too. Hold up, I got you. He tells her, he writes it, "You're going to love Violet. She's smart and stubborn. It reminds me a lot of you, actually. You just have to remember when you meet her, she's not her mother."
That was so sad. Honestly, anything that had to do with Liam, the whole book, I was fucking bawling tears.
Yeah.
Like, it was way too much. He did not need to be mentioned that much. Like, I'm sorry. Like, leave him to rest. And I really thought that he was going to come back. But then, no. Can we talk about the next fucking crazy ass shit that happened? Jack coming back. Like, why could it not be Liam? Why?
Okay, no, but why did they introduce him like that? They were just in school and they were like, "Let's welcome Jack."
And I was like, I think that was the end of chapter 25. I was
like, what? Oh my God, no. And this is what I was talking to you about yesterday. Why did he save her?
That's another thing. But I'm pretty sure it's because towards the end of the book, we see that the general, like when they're fighting, the general apparently wants her. Mm-hmm. He wants something with her. Like, I don't know if it's like a power thing.
Maybe.
But he clearly wants something to do with her. So I feel like Jack couldn't kill her.
So he went against Varish and Nolan.
But the thing is that I thought Nolan and Varish were in on it. Like, I thought they knew that he was Venom. Like, they were mending him for months. Like, how did they not know? You know what I mean?
Exactly. Unless, since Jack has, like, the venom in him or whatever, he could communicate with them, and the others can. They didn't know that they want Violet. That's the only thing I could think of, to be honest.
But why? Why did it have to be him?
I don't know. No, and then he was, like, all nice, and he went crazy towards the end.
Yeah.
And he literally killed his dragon.
Psycho fucking path. That scene was a little too much. It's a little morbid. Let's be honest. No one, after the last book with Liam's dragon dying, We did not need to see any more dragons dying.
Yeah.
That was unforgivable.
And Solus?
Oh, yeah.
How Andarna literally
came out of nowhere. And
he came. What was he doing there? Why was he in the tunnels?
Well, they had been finding him. They had been trying to find. Solus had been trying to find. Well, no, Tarn had been trying to find Solus, but he got away.
And he was like, "There's like a signature down there or something." I don't remember what he said exactly, but he's like, "There's something else down there, where you are."
And we didn't see. Well, clearly, Andarna, we don't know her full powers yet. Yeah. We don't know exactly what it's gonna be. We just know that she can kind of camouflage, but it was dark when they were in the caves. Mm-hmm. So we don't even know exactly how she killed him.
Yeah.
Because she's supposed to be an adolescent.
But she just shows up. Yeah, how the fuck did she kill him?
And like her tail.
Oh, and she breathed fire.
Yes.
She breathed fire.
Oh, and they were all so proud of her.
I know. It was really cute.
Yes. I honestly love her in this book.
I know.
Their banter is literally, oh my God, it's literally giving like, that's definitely like a child to him. Like he's literally giving daddy.
Yeah.
He's literally a dad.
Girl, I hope neither of them dies.
No.
I'm gonna fucking cry if they die.
And I feel like she is. I know that it was revealed that she's not gonna be able to carry a rider, but I feel like she is. Like I feel like maybe in the next book there might be like a point where like they don't have a choice. Like Violet and Andarna are not gonna have a choice, and she's gonna have to ride on top of her. Maybe.
I think so too.
Because there's no way, like, how she's supposed to be like this, like the 7th dragon. Like how, like I understand, like maybe I don't know, like since it took her so long to hatch, that maybe it's taking her longer to like breathe fire, like when her wing wasn't expanding. Maybe it's taking her a little bit longer to do all those things, but I feel like she is gonna be able. To carry a rider.
Like there's gonna have to be a situation where she's like, fuck it,
and risk it. She is getting bigger.
She is, yeah. Because I think she said that she was already like half
2/3 of Xaden's dragon.
2/3.
She was getting bigger, so
she might be fucking huge.
Oh my God, if she's like 10, she's gonna be ginormous.
I know.
If not bigger. Well, he's like 100 years old, right? He's like 100 years old, and she literally just hatched.
After years. After fucking centuries.
That's another thing, that she was literally like a baby, and then she went into this sleep. Like, I don't know if maybe like when she did like the dreamless sleep, maybe why she went into the sleep so long was because it took her forever to hatch.
Maybe. Yeah, who knows? I don't know.
Hopefully the next book we get more of that.
Hopefully, girl.
Yeah, I want some answers.
Mm-hmm.
I want
and this book, okay, why was the book this long?
Yeah. Like, I'm sorry.
Why was it so long?
I know that some of you guys are probably going to hate us. Like, I know that a lot of you guys probably really enjoyed the 620 something pages that this book was.
That was training in the school.
But there was a lot of filler.
There was,
like, why the fuck did they leave the college and then Xaden's house turned into a fucking college?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I thought that they were gonna be like preparing for like, I mean, I guess that's them preparing, but
still,
like,
I was over it. I was like, we're like in it now.
And then like the Griffin writers.
No, and Xaden, the first half of the book. Where was Xaden?
Gone. Literally, like, this week I couldn't see him because they said that if I left that we were going to get a 0. And then the next week he was on a mission. And then the next week I was literally like, okay, let the weeks fucking pass by. Like, I need more fucking Xaden because motherfucker was carrying the book. Carrying literally the whole fucking book. Thank you very much. I was literally like, I don't care. Like, her and, well, she literally almost messed up all her relationship with all her friends.
Yeah, she did.
Like, her lying to Ree knew.
Girl, she spent like the first half lying. Oh, wait. She spent the first half lying, but then somebody came up to her and was like, oh, you're catching on. Or no, Ree's catching on. Fucking Arik.
He was another
suspicious.
One. He was another one that I was like Like, I feel like he got added into the book, and maybe the third book we'll get more answers. But I'm just like, okay, how are you the king's son? You're hiding it from everyone.
Exactly.
But the king doesn't know you're there. Like,
suspicious. How? I don't know.
Like, is the king in on it? Like, what exactly is going on? Like, how did no one like report that he was there? Because a lot of people did recognize him. Like, there was a few people, like, Violet she was like, automatically. Cam? Which we do know that they knew each other when they were younger. But, like, how does he just, like, appear? And then, like, the king, like, and then, like, Xaden killing his brother. I was like, out of nowhere. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, I was like, what?
Like, they hate each other?
No, but, okay, what a coincidence that they go to the library or whatever to get the book. They get the journal. And as soon as they come out, Violet's captured.
She's taken to get...
Yes. And I'm sorry, I trust all those people that were in that group. They were the only ones that knew what was happening. Except for him. Who the fuck is he?
Very suspicious. He, we thought that Dane was going to be bad, but maybe...
And then he was holding her back in the end.
Yeah, he was.
When her mom was getting killed, he was holding her.
And Salome was just doing what she had to do.
I know.
That was really bad.
That was really bad.
Like, I don't know if... Oh, my God. And Violet's mom, Lilith, like, all the stuff that she told Salome to get her pissed off.
Yeah.
That...
She's like,
I captured your mom. Like, I'm the one that killed her. What? She was literally getting her mad so that she would kill her.
Yeah.
That she would take her powers.
Yeah. Which, I mean, in the end it worked out, but...
Yeah. But since Violet doesn't have a mom now, we did get a scene where Violet is, like, asking Xaden, like, questions about, like, when he was younger, and his mom is brought up.
Yeah.
And we do know that his mom they needed an heir. She gave them an heir. Xaden turned 10, and she fucking dipped.
She said bye.
I feel like that wasn't added for no reason. There's something going on. She's gonna end up being someone. Like, it has to be. It has to be that she's in on it. On something. Like, I feel like, I don't know. Like, I feel like, why was that added? And then, like, I understand that he's trying to be more honest with her and trying to, like, express his, like, life. Like, what exactly happened to him when he was younger? Why is he the way he is? Yeah. But why was his mom, like, that was literally brought up out of nowhere. Like, why was it not brought up in the first book?
I don't know. Another question. Who is the commander?
Yeah.
Who is that?
At the ending, right in the ending, when we get the scene where Xaden sadly is like part Venom, whatever the fuck.
He's staring off into the distance.
Yeah, literally not wanting to fucking look at her. He was like, "You should be scared of me." I was like, "Excuse me." We get that scene where he's like fighting,
where he was dying.
Yeah, where he was dying.
That I was freaking out in.
And the sage is like, oh, what does he say? He's like, oh, I'm not a soldier,
or I'm not a general.
No, or something he's like, I'm not whatever. I'm a
commander.
A commander, and I was, or a general. What does he say? He's something. That's all. You know, we're so sorry for not knowing this, but he was something.
I think it was commander. I think he said, like, no, I'm a commander.
I thought it was general. You know,
same shit. You know, shit.
Towards the ending, I was more focused on what the fuck was going on with Xaden.
Yeah, me too.
So,
and he was like, take me in.
Something, bro.
Take me.
And I saw, like, a theory on TikTok, which I don't 100%, like, they were saying that they think that the commander general is Violet's dad. I don't know.
I don't
like,
know.
Violet's dad is, like, expressed to be, like, he was so good. Like, what took him was, like, Brennan dying. That, like, literally, like, he just couldn't anymore. I don't know. Unless, like, the heartbreak Did he like turn bad?
Maybe.
Are Venom bad? And like, why the fuck was Xaden in the bed with her at the end of the book? The fuck? This guy turns into like a fucking beetle, like literally a fucking creature, and you're like, oh, it's okay. Like we could share a bed, babe. Like it's okay. We're good.
It's okay, babe. Take me down. No, and then he like creeps. When he was like creeping out of the room, I'm like, oh, he's leaving.
Yeah.
He's leaving.
Where he like, I whisper. Like he's like, I love you. I whisper because I can.
Let me go visit
like,
Jack.
Because you can. Like, is the venom, like, is that, like, a fucking, like, progressive disease or something? Like, is he gonna end up getting worse and worse?
No. And then he goes to see Jack. And Jack is like, hey, brother. And he's like, what's the cure? And he's like, there's no cure. There's only control.
And we do know that Shadow Daddy loves his control.
He loves control.
He loves the control, which clearly is brought up with his second signet.
Mm-hmm.
Motherfucker lying.
Yeah.
I don't know how the fuck she forgave him so easily keeping that.
I don't know.
And as soon as it was brought up, I knew that he was hiding something. But him being a mind reader,
yeah,
like
that he could like read people's intentions or whatever.
Yeah, which was kind of crazy because in the first book, in Fourth Wing, when they all started getting their signets after the threshing, there was one. I don't recall his name.
Because he was like going crazy.
He started hearing everyone's thoughts and he started like fucking freaking out while they were eating. And they literally just come, take him, and they're like, oh yeah, he's getting fucking killed. But him like keeping it from everyone, I mean, was literally insane. And now we know that their kissing scene
in the first book. He knew her intention.
He knew, bro.
He's like, she wants me. She wants me. I got her.
He's like, let me just. But then he literally said in this book, he was like, I loved you. I've loved you since that first kiss. Which we need to talk about Xaden's like love confession in this book. I'm sorry, but what was that? That was. I need a man to talk to me like that.
Bitch. Beautiful.
Literally insane.
No, the way he was speaking in this book, like poetry.
I'm not gonna lie. In the first book, I liked Xaden, but I didn't.
He didn't give me the little,
but
tingles.
This book, bitch, that mouth. He knew what he was doing.
He's in our list.
Yeah.
He's in our list for sure.
Yeah. And he was definitely like, you love me. Like, you're going to forgive me. Like, give me those 3 little words. I was like, give them to him. Give them to him.
No, but he was like, oh, you need to love me without trusting me.
Like, fuck yeah. Because he knew he was hiding something. He knew he was hiding something the whole fucking book. Which, I know they were saying that the reason why we hadn't, think it was like a interview that Rebecca did, that she was saying the reason why we haven't gotten Xaden's point of view is because she couldn't, because he was still hiding something. Because clearly he could read everyone. So if we got his point of view, we were gonna know. But maybe in book 3 we'll get it. But now that he has like venom, like whatever the fuck is going on with him,
I don't know. I feel like he's gonna be bye. I'm gonna go try to find a cure.
Incoming Dane. I'm here, baby.
Hey,
I'm here.
Want to translate some more?
I got you.
I got you, babe.
He's like, I'm here for you. Shadow Daddy not here? I'm here.
I'm here. Touchy. Let me touch you.
Oh, God. Theories. If you guys have any theories, please let us know.
Yeah.
I really
want to know.
I kind of want to get more into Ironflame.
Yeah.
And what's going to happen in the next book, which, if you guys don't know, Rebecca did say in an interview this week that she is going to slow down writing, so we're not going to be getting books every 6 months.
Which, good. I mean, good and bad.
Good and bad, because I feel like people were saying that this release just wasn't, it was too soon. That's why there's been so many like publishing like mistakes going on. Like I've seen, thank God that at least our books, from what we've seen, are fine. I mean, the sprayed edges on some of them are like a little bit messed up, but there's people that literally have gotten like Ironflame, and on the back of it literally says Fourth Wing. Like, I'm sorry, but like, what are you guys doing in Italy? Because clearly the US publishing was fine. We went to the midnight release in Barnes and Nobles, and those were the US editions. Yeah. I'm not sure what other stores. I know that Target and Walmart was also setting the Italian editions, and Amazon.
Wait, because can we talk about people getting the book early?
Oh yeah,
bullshit.
We literally went to Walmart. We went to Walmart. We found the book. We could not exit the store with the book. No. Manager confiscated the book. They're like, excuse me, what are you doing with this?
They're like, we can't sell it to you.
Yeah, which I understand. They had like a strict like pre-release.
Yeah.
Was fine.
But it's like, how are these people getting it?
Yeah. I'm also happy that I clearly avoided like any spoilers. I mean, we did read the book like pretty quick. I've seen more videos now on TikTok talking about like spoilers, theories for the next book. But we did read it pretty quickly, that I didn't see any spoilers on TikTok, and I'm happy about that, because I was worried about that after everyone posting that they got the book early.
Yeah. And I have one last question for you before we end this episode. Well, first, I want to hear your rating. And I want to know, which book did you enjoy more? The first one or this one?
So, don't hate me. Please don't hate me. I've seen a lot of reviews on Goodreads, like, giving this book 5 stars. And like, if you read the book and you gave it 5 stars, I'm so happy for you. I'm glad that you enjoyed the book that much.
Took in all those words.
Literally gave the 620 something book
on my phone 1,400 pages.
Oh yeah, if you downloaded the book, Lord help me.
Like
Lord
Zodiac Academy 2.0.
It was a lot.
It was a lot, and for what?
And the font. Can we talk about the font in this book?
Bible font?
Because bitch, I need a magnifying glass. I'm gonna have to get glasses. I was turning blind reading that shit. No, absolutely fucking not.
And like 2 hours would pass, and I'd be like, yes, let's see the dent I made in this book. Dent.
It was like 20 pages. It was like 20 pages. And like, we read like pretty quickly.
We do. We speed through shit.
Yeah. So back to the rating. To the rating. You know, again, if you gave it 5 stars, happy for you. You know, I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm glad that, you know, I feel like some people, you know, they did give it 5 stars because they truly did enjoy the book. You know, my opinion is my opinion. I do feel like some people did maybe give it 5 stars because the book was so anticipated. Everyone wanted the book. Like, did you actually love the book, or did you just want it so badly that you gave it 5 stars? Yeah. Like, let it marinate. Yeah. Like, I was like, you know what? I was still reading the book. I'm like, I'm not going to rate it right now. I'm not going to rate it halfway through, 3/4 in. Like, I was not reading. I was like, I'm waiting till the end. I knew that we were going to get like some crazy fucking ending. So I was
before that ending, I had told you, I'm like, it's a 3-star for me.
Yeah, you did tell me. Which, it was a 4-star. I did love, like, the romance in this book was good. Besides the miscommunication trope, which I do not like, the romance was good. The fighting scene at the end, amazing. Amazing.
Orgasm, amazing.
The stuff revealed, amazing. Now, I couldn't justify giving the book 5 stars.
No, absolutely not.
I couldn't. I struggled with the miscommunication. How the fuck did we forgive all these fucking people? Like, I'm sorry. Like I said before, earlier, the scene with Kat, fucking disgusting. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't know how someone can say something like that and you're okay with it. Yeah. Like, absolutely fucking not. Like, that bitch needed to fucking die. I wanted her to fucking die. So I did give the book 4 stars.
Same.
You know,
Glad we agree.
please don't hate us. Please don't hate us.
Nah.
Did
Honestly,
I love the book? I fucking loved it. I literally loved the book.
I liked it.
You know, it was...
I loved the ending.
I loved the ending.
Loved it.
I'm so happy that we got more of Xaden. I feel like in the last book, he was more like mysterious. This one, he was still mysterious, but he was
so
trying.
cute.
He was trying to some certain extent. He was trying.
But he was
and
so
cute. He does love her.
Yeah,
he does love her.
Like, I felt
it's
it.
Not, there's no question. There's no question about it. He loves her. And I feel like in the next book, we are going to see like him. He's going to try to fight whatever's going on inside of him for Violet. Like, I feel like that's why. I mean, he was in the bed with her at the end of the book.
I know.
They
need to get married, bitch.
They do.
They need to get married.
I thought they were going to get married. I thought they were married at the end of the book. I really thought so. But
No.
I guess I was wrong. I was incorrect.
It was giving Reese and Feyre.
It really was.
It really was.
It really was. I was hoping, maybe like a little... Maybe shadow babies? No.
Shadow babies?
No,
Like,
I don't think we're going to get... We're not going to get anything. And I do feel like they are going to die.
Oh my god.
Sorry, guys. I do feel like they are going to die. Like...
Because of this girl?
No.
The scribe. No, the scribe. What's her name?
Yes. At the beginning of this book, it does say that the scribe is the one that like translated. Was it like these are all like her words basically?
Mm-hmm.
But if you go into the beginning of every chapter, it's always Cadet Violet. Like, does Sheena move on to like something else?
Oh, bitch, you're right.
It's always Cadet Violet. Like,
girl, like lieutenant. Like, are you
like,
doing
I don't
something?
know if maybe, which she says that she doesn't want a leadership role, so maybe that's why it doesn't get changed. But I just feel like, bro,
I don't know. We'll have to wait and see.
and like if she dies, is like Tyrion gonna die?
No, because the dragon. Well,
Bitch, that scene.
oh my god, what he told her.
That scene. He's like,
I choose you not as my next, but as my last. And should you fall, then I will follow.
I don't know. I really don't know what's gonna happen.
I don't know.
So yeah, my rating was 4
and
stars.
First book or this book?
I mean, I do want to say that they're completely different. They are different. The first book, she's like at the college. She does the parapet.
It's like introducing everything.
She does the threshing. Like, we're learning all the different types of dragons. We're like meeting Xaden.
Mm-hmm.
And we're learning to hate Dane.
Mm-hmm.
And then the ending.
Girl, I loved the first book.
And like Salone literally saying in this book, like, I just wish that Xaden wouldn't have picked Liam to be her guard.
His bestie. He had to pick his bestie.
That scene fucking destroyed me.
Don't cry. Don't do it.
So, I don't know. I feel like they're both different. I did give book 1 5 stars, and I did give this one second. The second book, 4 stars.
So the first one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess.
Anyway.
It killed me. I'm not gonna lie. It literally killed me reviewing this book. 4 stars.
Yeah.
It literally killed me. I had been like waiting for this book. I had all like my theories. I was like, oh, Dane is gonna get fucking obliterated. Mm-hmm. The mom is in on it. Mm-hmm. Like, Liam's coming back. Liam did not come back.
Nope.
Liam did not come back. Jack came back, and that was a little...
I was like, I had said goodbye to him. He wasn't that big of a villain in the first book. He was like a school bully, and like I didn't need him back.
Yeah,
I didn't. It could have been somebody else. It would have been an even bigger twist if they did it to like one of her friends, and they were like low key in on it.
Yeah.
My opinion. But
Do you think one of the main 5 is gonna die? I mean, we do at the end of this book. Sawyer does,
yeah.
he does lose a leg.
Yeah.
He clearly did not die.
Mm-hmm.
But do you think anyone else is gonna die?
I think so. Honestly, it's giving like Grey's Anatomy. It's giving Walking Dead, where everybody dies.
One by one. Who are we picking in this
like,
book?
This girl that he was like, who's Violet Sorrengail? And she's like, me.
2 seconds.
Snaps
And I literally was like, I need to read this again. I need to go back.
Yeah.
I need to go back because clearly I was like, did they just kill? No, I was like, no.
Yeah, she's gone. Yeah.
They were like killing people. I mean, which the people that they killed in this book,
It wasn't like Liam, but it was a lot of people.
It wasn't heartbreaking besides her mom.
Oh my god.
Besides her mom. None of the deaths affected me besides her mom.
Girl, we're close to our periods. So.
But yeah, I mean everything
Our
was
moon
making
cycles.
me fucking cry.
Our moon cycles.
Everything was making me cry.
Recycling.
I just saw Liam's name, crying. Her like whispering to Liam that Salone had like passed the parapet, crying. Yeah. Her seeing Liam when she was getting tortured, crying. Every love confession that Xaden was like, "You're mine," crying. This guy was trying to be all nasty, and I was over here fucking crying. Like, oh my god, it was too much. It was too much. I was literally crying. But
overall, good book.
Overall, good book.
Good world building.
It's
good character development.
Long time till we get the next book.
I know, but hey, at least we have Crescent City in January.
Yes, we do. If you have not read Crescent City, I don't know what the fuck you're doing. I don't know.
We'll get to it.
We are gonna get to it.
We're gonna get to Akatar.
Yes.
Crescent City. How does it feel? We're gonna get to a lot of books.
We are gonna start an Akatar segment. We want to get into it, so if you guys are down,
that'll be next. 100%. Because I'm sorry, Akatar.
I can talk about Akatar in my sleep. I did love Fourth Wing and Ironflame, but Akatar in my sleep. But this series is gonna continue probably till I'm like in the grave, because we do know that there's like 3 other books coming out.
How? I don't know.
This is literally gonna be like a 5-book. And like, I'm sorry, but like if Xaden dies in the next book, bitch, you ain't gonna catch me reading the next 2. Like if Dane becomes the main love interest, it's not happening.
I don't think so.
It's not for me unless like
she might have like a thing with him, but like will she end up with him? No, because she's still bonded with Xaden and Scale and Taryn and Andarna and all this.
Maybe that's why he stayed. Like, even though he's Venom, like, they're still bonded. Like, they can't be away from each other.
That's true.
The dragons can be away from each other.
That's true.
I don't know if him being Venom, is that now going to affect the dragons?
I don't know.
God, I hope not.
I don't know. Have no idea. We'll have to wait.
But yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed our little segments. It was the first episode.
Yeah. We had to take a shot before this.
Yeah, we
bitch,
literally had to take a shot.
And I don't know about you, but I'm sweaty.
I'm literally hot as fuck.
It's hot in that vodka.
Yeah. Talking to a camera, it's like new for us.
It is, yeah.
It is new for us. But we did want to start a podcast.
Because we could just talk shit forever.
Yeah, we could talk shit.
And you read some nasty books.
Which clearly, Smutty Buddies, we're going to be getting down and dirty with these books.
Yeah.
Which some of the books that we read, they don't have smut, but the majority do.
The majority have to have it. Like the ones that we read that don't have smut and like we love is because the story was that good.
It was that good.
But most of them, they need to have some dick.
Parents, if you're watching this, I mean, I probably should have said this in the beginning.
I'm hiding our links, girl.
No one knows we're doing this. We haven't even told anyone. Only like our family knows that we're doing this.
Yeah.
But we hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys have any comments,
let us know.
Don't be hating. Don't be hating, please. This is our first episode. The world is mean. The world.
Like, she forgave Dane. She's a Tamlin lover.
I did not.
I'm not a Tamlin lover.
I did not.
I'm just putting it out there. I'm not a Tamlin lover.
You sure about that?
I'm not a Tamlin lover. I'm a Cassian girly.
Ooh.
But we're gonna get into that next time. Thank you, guys.
Thanks, guys. We hope you enjoyed. Please follow. I don't know when our subscribe to our channel. I don't know when our next episode is gonna be coming out, but I mean,
should be soon.
Yeah, we read a lot, so maybe we'll link our Goodreads down. Some of them are a little.
They'll find us.
Don't judge our book choices. Some are a little sketch. Nasty. But
tastes like mine.
Go read some Elsie Silver. It's not fantasy, but it is some cowboys. Cowboys. We could be discussing. We'll discuss her book.
Well, yeah, we'll discuss it. We'll get to it.
But yeah, if you guys enjoyed, if you guys want to see more of us, more books, more
smutty buddies,
which we honestly didn't really go into the smut in this book, but I mean, it wasn't
as smutty.
It wasn't
as some books.
But
we had to talk about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.